Yep.
All right.
All right, Eli, go ahead. I think we're ready to launch here.
Check 1, 2, 3. You hear me okay?
Yep, hear you good. Go ahead.
All right. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the official launch of FatheringStrong.com. We are really excited about Fathering Strong. It's going to be something like we've never seen before in terms of a new way in which to engage with fathers. So briefly, just let me introduce myself. I'm Eli Williams. I am the president and CEO of Urban Light Ministries, one of two founders. And with me on the technical side of things is Bruce Stapleton, who is wearing a couple of hats. He is the board chair of Urban Light Ministries, and he's also the technical wizard behind all that you're about to see with Fathering Strong, Bruce Stapleton. So thanks, Bruce, and thanks to all of you for joining. Let's get started first about telling you, in essence, what Fathering Strong is. Fathering Strong is an online community. It's a way for fathers to come together, to meet together, to get to know one another, to share their stories. Everyone has a story, good, bad, and indifferent. Everyone who has a father, and I think that's everyone, has either a good father, a bad father, or a father that did not matter in the life of a child. They also have their own fathering experiences of being a dad themselves. Those stories are valuable and they should be shared. Both the triumphs, the joys, the mistakes, everything that has gone into making a father a good father should be shared with other fathers in order to encourage, to uplift, and to inspire, and to be able to learn from those other fathers. We also see it as an opportunity for fathers to build mutually beneficial relationships. We are better together. We're stronger together. We're better fathers together. We need each other. And fourthly, we have designed Fathering Strong to be holistic in nature. And unlike most of the fatherhood programs out there, we attend to the spiritual needs of fathers as well, and help them to learn to apply biblical principles to their fathering. So Fathering Strong is unique in a number of ways like that. We're simply better together. In preparing for the eventual launch of Fathering Strong, we have spent more than 3 years in research, in study, in preparation, and we have published 3 documents. One is the validation of the importance of and the impact of fatherhood. In fact, we updated the research that has been done to bring it into alignment with the latest census. We also have a business model that is available to be read to help to explain exactly how Fathering Strong is envisioned to work. And we now have a instrument that we're using that helps to set the stage for any who would like to be a part in terms of supporting this new movement. So we invite you to go to the Urban Light Ministries website or the Fathering Strong website and to download those reports for your own reading. There are many ways in which to connect to Fathering Strong. And feed, discovery, events, chat, and highlighted hashtags are some of the ways. And we'll talk about those, just the surface information on those in just a little bit. But these things are available to everyone who enrolls in Fathering Strong. And it's all free of charge. That's right, I said free. The learning communities gives dads a place to go and to take a course, perhaps, or to read information, resources, research, and all of that that'll help them in their knowledge and their understanding of the roles and responsibilities of being a father. The different aspects of it now we're going to go into. The first is discovery. This is kind of the first place, the landing place for those who are going to first learn about Fathering Strong and then to begin to delve into the many aspects of it. Discovery is that first place, and then they can find the events, the live feeds that will be going out on a regular basis, and the membership. After going to the learning communities, if a father is ready then to begin to connect with other fathers, they simply go to the connections aspect of this and become a part of a small group that is close to a marriage of fathers who are in similar circumstances. And we'll talk some more about that later, because their fathers are in all kinds of different circumstances. And if we can get them together and they've got certain commonalities, it will make their small groups even more powerful, more effective. And one thing to remember is that these groups are private. This is a private network. It is not Facebook or anything like that that's accessible by anyone. It has to be applied for and then admitted. And then everything is monitored to keep it safe and confidential. So these connections and these forums, we see as a valuable tool for fathers as they become a part of the community and are able to be mentored and to mentor online these other fathers. Now, something else that's important to note, these groups can be created, of course, online, but also in person, in local communities. Fathers can join together and they can use the resources that are on the app, that's on the website, but actually have face-to-face meetings together. And they can be hybrid, both face-to-face and online. So a group of dads can get together locally and at the same time invite those who are not in the local area to join, digitally. And so therefore both have an online and a face-to-face group combined. So we think that's pretty exciting. We don't know of anyone else who is doing that. If they are, congratulations. But to be able to bring it together with all these other tools, we think it's pretty special. Now, there is such a wide, open possibility for different kinds of groups with different kinds of focuses that we are starting off with just a few. And of course, all of this is fluid. I mean, if by popular demand, there is a group that a father wants to start, and we believe that there will be lots of fathers who will also want to be a part of a group like that, then we'll start a group like that. If there's a group listed here, perhaps that we find that is less needed, then we can always swap that out for one that is more needed. So just take a quick look at that. You'll see there's a lot of ground covered here. Whether it's parenting skills that fathers want to get together and to learn about and to share about and to even to teach about, that is huge, and that's a small listing there. Building communities. We know that dads are assets in their communities, but often not organized. So this is a platform in which fathers can come together in their local communities and begin to impact their neighborhoods, their schools, and not just their own individual families. Work-family balance. This is huge. I don't need to tell anyone that this is a very important domain here, because the most important thing that a dad can give his children is his time. The research shows that what kids want most from their dads is not necessarily more a bigger allowance or this toy or that gadget. They really want time with their dad. So kids spell love Time. So finding the right balance between work, family, and other activities with parenting is crucial. Faith building. So we believe that, and we know that fathers are whole individuals, body, soul, mind, and spirit. And so we address the need for spiritual development of a dad. If he's going to pass wholeness and healthiness onto his children, he needs to also be strong spiritually himself. And so there will be groups focused on things that are faith-centered. And then marriage and relationships. Often, this is the biggest struggle for dads. When the relationship with the mother or mothers of their children is not strong, is not healthy, it impacts their ability to even have access to their children. So we will have groups available that will address those different things, even getting down to maternal care, which we think is very, very important, that the father knows how to care for the mother of his children from the very start, from the pregnancy and the prenatal all the way through the birth and for the life of that child. Things like breastfeeding. Dads need to know about those things and how they can support a pregnant woman and a woman with a newborn through that period of health. We also know that in many, many cases, fathers have children and they're not married to the mothers of their children. So it's important that there be skills that a father who has never been married or is divorced or for whatever reason is not in the same home with the mother of the children, they need support. They need answers in many, many ways. And so these groups, we think, are crucial to have. So that's just to start on the many opportunities that fathers have to participate in these small groups. But there are also partnership opportunities. There, in this growing network will be opportunities for fathers to become actually an integral part of the operation of Fathering Strong by becoming a moderator of a group or a course of a community. They can become a facilitator of a devotion group or a study group. They can provide resources and input for the website and the app by becoming someone who contributes articles, who is a podcast guest or a guest blogger. Perhaps if you are a practitioner and you have services and resources available for fathers, then you can provide links to those. This is another beauty of Fathering Strong. We are not in it to compete with other fatherhood entities and others who are seeking to serve fathers. In fact, we are welcoming all who have something valuable to contribute to strengthening fatherhood and strengthening individual fathers by coming on with your link and offering your services wherever you will be in the English-speaking world for now, to help to provide resources for these dads who become a part of the Fathering Strong community. And of course, since we are not charging at all for Fathering Strong, no dad has to buy a membership or subscribe to anything to be a part of Fathering Strong. Then we need financial support. So that can come in the way of donations or corporate support, grants, and all kinds of other ways in which we can underwrite the expense, and there are a lot of expenses, to operating Fathering Strong so that any dad, even those without any financial resources at all, can take advantage of all that's available on Fathering Strong. We think that's a great thing. So there's a brief look at Fathering Strong. There's a whole lot more we could tell you about that, but we just wanted to give you a brief overview of what Fathering Strong is all about. And if you've got questions, if you need more information, go to the website. It's at fatheringstrong.com, and read through the various resources there. And we hope your questions are answered. If not, then reach out to us. You can learn how to reach out for us right there on the website. So explore it, download the app, and we hope you'll sign up and become one of the dads in Fathering Strong, a community that exists just for you. Well, thank you so much. God bless you. We look forward to seeing you on Fathering Strong.